Good evening, everyone. Good morning, wherever you are. Let's have a look then. Just adjust this a bit. Always think I'm prepared and then think, okay. So, hello. So today I'm going to be sharing a menstrual blood ritual with you. I'm sharing this today because this is a feature I wrote for EVA Magazine. So, I don't know if any of you, if you can see that. It's their spring edition and it'll be out very soon. And yeah, so I wanted to highlight this magazine. It's a magazine for women who are awakening to themselves and investigative and curious and want to go deeper into cycles and women's things, I think is the best way I could describe it. They describe it much better than that. But in this edition, just for example, they've got an article on changing the story for girls, cyclical wisdom, deep feminine descent, menopause, the power of anger. And so it's a women's magazine, basically, that doesn't photograph other women with bits of supposed cellulite and ring them on the front. The sort of magazines I'm on about. So Isabella and Cheryl, I've met them in Totnes, I've ceremonied with them, and they're genuinely trying to get this magazine out in the world, in the wider world, so that as women have something good to read, something nourishing, and somewhere to share our knowledge and wisdom. So I wanted to share with you an article feature that I wrote. That one is called A Menstrual Blood Ritual. So I'm just going to read a little bit. So our menstrual blood has magical properties that nourish us into life. If it wasn't for menstrual blood, none of us would be here. That's partly what nourishes us. It is in this rich, velvety potion of creation that we all come into form. For too long, our blood has been collectively stigmatized as dirty, something to be absorbed, flushed away, unseen, untouched, and untapped. However, what would happen if we all not only intentionally touched our blood, but meditated with it, felt it, drew with it, wore it? Because encoded within our blood is information, is knowledge, wisdom. And it's only by making actual contact with it that we can start to receive this. Well, I don't mean the sort of awkward contact if we've got our menstrual cups stuck halfway in and then it sort of all blobs out over us in a public toilet and we're like, oh, what we're going to do? I don't mean accidental, oh, I've got some blood on my fingers, now I'm going to wash it off contact. I mean contact. I mean intentionally touching our blood, knowing that there's coding in there, that there's information from nature and it's done on purpose and it's available to us. So something very special happens when we touch our blood. This invisible taboo, not tattoo, invisible taboo, it gets popped. It's like a membrane of conditioning gets popped. So touching our bloods adds momentum to this global wave of awakening that we're experiencing right now, of women awakening to the fact that we are cyclical beings. We do have blood. There's knowledge in it. There's benefits to be had by working in tune and living in tune with our cyclical nature. So I invite you to try this following ritual for 3 cycles and just observe the effects. They're going to be different for every one of us. It depends what you're working with your cycle. So the beauty of this is it's a ritual, and you're just going to be able to tweak it to where you are, what you want to do. And it's going to have its own effect on you. Your blood is going to work its magic. So the ritual is, during moontime, anoint your forehead with menstrual blood, moon blood. Then pick a special place nearby to pour either your blood or your blood mixed with water. So we get, I know a lot of you use moon cups. So you've got your pure blood in there. And a lot of us, like me, use cloth pads. So what I do is soak them in cold water, and then I've got a mixture of blood and water as the blood comes out of the pads. So pick a special place nearby. It doesn't need to be like the Himalayas or Everest or the blah, 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 blah. It just needs to be a place where you feel safe and you can pour your blood into the earth. So yeah, pick a place, take your blood or blood water and pour your blood into the earth. And here's a prayer to use as you are returning your blood to the earth. Hey, those who are alive, nice to see you. It's called Return. From one mother to another, from my body to yours, from one womb to creation, I give of my blood. From one mother to another, from my body to yours, from one womb to creation, I give of my blood. And as you do this, it's really important to really tune into your senses, the sensations, and to feel it, to feel this process. As you draw this to a close, you may also want to give a moment to acknowledge all the other women around the world that are doing this and feel the effects of that. I don't want you to believe me. I don't even want you to listen to me. I want you to try it for yourself and see what happens. So, there you go. If you want a copy of that, it is in EVA Magazine. And they have a website, which I will put below this video. But if you search EVA Magazine in Google, it will come up. But yeah, I hope that ritual does something for you. And I would love to hear how this lands with you initially, now as you watch this video, and after 3 months, what do you notice? What's happened or not happened? What sensations in your body? What is the felt experience of this ritual? And you can go over to the Sacred Womb private Facebook group and share that and tag me, and I will respond. So I wish you a great day. I wish you a beautiful ritual, and I will see you next time.